Okay, thank you, Don. Yes, thank you, CCG, for inviting me. Yes, distinguished friends. Good afternoon, Salam alaikum. Yes, every time we have a meeting with Pakistan friends, I learn a lot of more for a lot of more, the courage, the hope, and the friendship. Yes, yes. When we talk about the Chinese foreign policy perspective, yes, yes, and the region, with background though, yes, the core of the Chinese current foreign policy, yes. In my opinion, yes, the Chinese current foreign policy's core objective is how to safeguard the China's sovereignty, security, and the development interests, and create a more favorable and international and regional environment for Chinese rights, yes, and safeguard and extend the important period of strategical opportunities for development, and provide support and guarantee, yes, for the realization of the national, yes, rejuvenation. In short, yes, measures include but not limited to, yes. First one, yes, improve the global diplomatic layout and build a global partnership network. And number two is promote the construction of the BRI and deepen the pattern of all-around opening up policies. And the third is the actively and deeply participate in the global governance and actively guide the directions of the international order. Among them is deepening, yes, relations with our Chinese neighboring countries is very important part of Chinese diplomacy, yes. South Asia is not only important part of Chinese surrounding areas, but also is one of the regions with highest integration of Chinese traditional security and also non-traditional security interests. It is particularly as important to China's national interests. I mentioned the 5 points. Yes, the one is the sovereign rights and the territory rights of China's 14 neighbors on land. Only India and Bhutan has no formal borders with China. China is committed, yes, to fairly and reasonably and properly resolving the territory disputes and safeguarding sovereignty and territory integrity. This year, China and Bhutan, yes, have taken an important step, yes, in resolving our border issues. But for India, as Pakistan friend knows, there's still a long way, very long way to go, yes, before we solve the border issues, because due to the large areas of dispute and also the low level of the mutual trust. And number two is the frontier security. The South Asia is, South Asia borders Xinjiang and Tibet, the largest two, yes, in China, and it's related to the security and the ethnic unity and the social stability, yes, in China's border areas. On this issue, I think China has been committed to fighting the so-called Tibetan independence forces and also the ETIA and terrorism, and striving to prevent the spillover, yes, of terrorism from international and the regional, yes, of Asia, and yes, especially yes, the South Asia, the Afghanistan, yes, and third is the channel safety. Yes, South Asia, this region is a major channel connecting China with West Asia and the Middle East and to the Indian Ocean. The proposal of BRIs has brought new opportunities for the development of the China-Pakistan's relations. Over the past 80 years, the CPEC is the most outstanding achievement marketed in China-Pakistan relations under the new circumstances. This is of a great importance for further expanding China-Pakistan economic relations, further strengthening, the China-Pakistan's all-weather strategical cooperation partnership, yes, and benefiting the people living along the BRI, yes. The CPEC has entered now a new phase, of a high quality development after making significant achievements in a wide range of areas. There's no doubt, that is joint maintenance, for Pakistan and China is to safeguard these channels security, in the future, especially so many problems in front of us, Number 4, I think is overseas interests. South Asia country with a large population and a large market potentials has become important directions for Chinese enterprises to go out globally, Over the years, the economic trade cooperation between China and South Asia countries has made a great development, which has covered trade and investments in infrastructures, project, the service, and other fields. And the cooperation perspective are very bright. And China's overseas interests in South Asia are also becoming increasingly broad. And the last is stabilize the neighboring areas. At present, South Asia has evolved from the age of the major powers competition during the Cold War to an important fields in the current competition between China and the US. In particular, the United States has gradually incorporated South Asia into its Indo-Pacific strategy, and the direct coalition between China and the United States in South Asia has increased. Friends, today I remember today's 10th anniversary of the NATO force strikes the Pakistan post, and also caused many casualties, and that actions was condemned by us, but it's also give us another reminder, the troubles and the disasters so Americans caused to us, And now, after the withdrawal of the US and forces from Afghanistan, it began to pursue the policy of supporting India and pressing Pakistan, which is becoming more and more obvious, which has further intensified the geographic imbalance in South Asia and objectively enhanced and encouraged India's adventurous policies. In the face of these situations, China and Pakistan must strengthen cooperation and jointly safeguard our mutual interests and also safeguard the regional peace and stability. That's my word. And thank you again. And long live friendship and China, Pakistan, those things, Jindabad. Thank you.